Welcome back to AM Northwest. Okay, if you love to garden, how much do you really know about some of the most common garden myths? Here to set us straight, we welcome back Executive Director of Growing Gardens, Jason Skipton. Great to see you.
Great to see you too.
Okay, so what you're going to do today is kind of give me a little test, a little quiz.
Yeah.
And it originates from a viewer question.
Yeah, Alicia Rice.
Alicia Rice sent you a question, and what was her question about?
The question was, are mothballs good at putting in your garden to keep critters out?
Oh, I hadn't heard of that.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to give me a quiz?
It is. People have talked about this a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, do you want to give me a quiz then?
Yeah, so what do you think, true or false? Are mothballs good? Should you be using those in your garden to keep critters away?
I would say no, because it sounds like it might be poisonous for other animals.
Ding, 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 winner.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes, yeah, you should not use these. There's a lot of other things to use. Yeah, there's a lot of these chemicals, and it's really the idea of the moths that you're trying to get rid of that are maybe going after your clothes inside your house are different than the moths that are out in your garden.
Oh.
Not the same ones.
Okay.
So don't use mothballs. They stink too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other ways to get rid of insects, so don't use mothballs.
Okay, all right. Next question.
Question 2. This one's going to be a little controversial, but we're going to ask it anyways. I want to see what you think.
Uh-oh.
Pressure.
Send your emails to Jason Skipton, okay?
Pressure-treated wood
Yeah.
is okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Pressure-treated wood is dangerous to use in your garden. This is pressure-treated wood right here. You've all seen it. This is dangerous to use in your garden.
I would say yes.
You're correct.
Oh,
it is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of this too, and we'll talk about this in the next question as well, is this has actually been pressure treated with chemicals to reduce the rotting. And so what happens over time with temperature fluctuations, sun, cold, watering, this can leach out into your soil, which can be dangerous then for your plants.
Yeah.
And then for you to eat.
But that's why you use it on your porch and
Yep, porches are totally fine. Just don't use it in your gardens. I see them all over the city.
Yeah.
People use pressure treated wood. I get it. It's a little bit more cost effective, but don't use it. It's not good for you. It's not good for the environment. It's not good for your garden.
Okay. All right.
With that in mind too, what do you think about using old railroad ties or tires to use in gardens?
Railroad ties, I would say no, because there's probably oil on it. But tires, maybe maybe that's. I would say no to both of them then.
Yes, you are correct.
What?
Don't use either of those. Railroad ties have been soaked in creosote.
Right.
Really, really bad. It stinks. It's not good for you.
Yeah.
It's not good for the environment. It's really not good to use at all. Same thing with tires.
Okay.
Tires, people have actually flipped them around and used them as, flower pots.
That's what I've seen.
Also not good for your soil because all of those chemicals, oils leach out into the soil, which then really cause danger for your plants.
Wow.
Yeah, don't use those.
Okay.
I've seen them around. Don't use them. Get rid of them now.
I've seen the tires used as planter boxes for sure. Okay.
Yes. Okay, next one. Using all leaves, any kind of leaves are okay to mulch in your garden.
Well, I would say yeah, that would be okay. What leaf wouldn't be okay?
This one is false. So not all leaves are okay.
Oh, okay.
You really need to look at the leaves, especially.
What leaves are not okay?
Yeah, if they're diseased. If your leaves, if you're noticing that your plant and or tree is diseased, and then that disease, which is contaminated in your leaf, then falls, and then you put that on something else, you're then basically transferring that disease to another plant, or you're creating more of that environment for more of the disease to happen.
Good point.
Definitely look at all of your leaves, and if you're
what
noticing something,
it's in.
then get rid of it and don't mulch with them.
Okay. All right.
Super important. All right, I've heard this one a lot. Herbicides.
Yes.
If you want to kill more of the plants that you don't like, let's just double the dose. Is doubling the dose okay with herbicides and chemicals?
Well, that seems like a no.
You're very right. Yeah, don't do that. Definitely follow the instructions on this, but also think about what are you trying to do, and are there other alternatives to using an herbicide that you're not just trying to then really use so much of the chemical that it's going to then run off, because the plant can only absorb so much, and then you're going to be contaminating our water system. And water runoff. So just use as followed and or find alternatives. I really like, there's something called 30% vinegar solution, which will really act like an herbicide and kill a lot of those weeds that you want to get rid of.
Right.
So think of something too that's not going to be as damaging to the environment.
Right, good point. Okay.
Next one.
Yes.
Fertilize around trees when you plant them.
Fertilize around trees. Yeah, I would think so.
This is a yes and no. This is the true and false. So yes, you want to then on top of the tree when you plant them, fertilize on top. I've had this happen where you fertilize in the entire kind of like hole that you then put the tree in.
Yeah.
And what happens is when you just put fertilizer and like let's say you do compost, the tree then says, oh, I don't need to go anywhere. I don't need to actually put my roots out any further. So it'll actually just stay in that area and will actually never develop. So don't put so much fertilizer inside the hole. Do it on top once you've put it into the soil.
So do it both.
Yeah, but don't do a whole, don't fill the whole hole with fertilizer because the tree, you're basically saying to the tree, you don't need to go anywhere.
Yeah.
Stay right here when you actually need them to root out.
Yeah, you do.
So it's a bit of a true and false. So yes, you want to fertilize, but not a ton.
Okay.
Great. Next one. For plants to get iron, you want to bury rusty nails in the soil. True or false?
I would say no. I'd say false.
You are correct. Okay. This has actually been, a lot of people have talked about this before, of that this is a way to then really get that iron out of these rusty nails into the soil. Not good. Not good for your plants. Not good for you either as you're digging around and then there's all these rusty nails.
Oh, good point there.
Not great to do. Wow. There's a lot of great supplements that you can add iron into your soil if your soil does need iron. Not rusty nails.
Okay, gotcha.
Not a good one there. Okay, next one. Spreading wood ash, or they might call it potash, from your fireplace into your garden is good. True or false? Which is here.
I would think so, yes.
This is a yes and no. This is a true and false. True if you know what you're burning, right? If you know what's been in your fireplace, what's been in your fire pit, things like that. So think of wood.
Yeah.
If there's been plastics or anything else that is not really great for your soil, don't put that into your soil. Really think about, you need to have good burned wood that is then going into your soil. Great micronutrients, but if it's something that's not great, it's going to then contaminate your soil.
Yeah. These were all wonderful questions to ask. Thank you very much. We want to tell everyone, if you have a garden question for Jason, just send it to us and Jason will answer it in our upcoming segment. And email your questions to amnw@katu.com. Jason, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Was
Great
fun.
job. You did really good.
Thank you. Thank you. Very proud of myself. We'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.